about no?
No.
No way.
Come on, no.
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 Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, good day. Tigg here. Yeah, running a little late. Had to run into Walmart, get some stuff real fast, and anybody goes into Walmart knows the experience of Walmart, so I don't think I need to explain anymore. Needless to say, I'm only 90% set up. So, hello. Hey, Tom. How you doing this fine morning? Yeah, we had to run it. I just got done saying it. We had to run into Walmart, and anybody runs into Walmart, you know what it's like running into Walmart. So I don't think I need to explain anymore.
No.
Walmart is Walmart. We all know and hate it, but we go there anyway. So there you go. Anyway. Hopefully I'm not going to have to do that today, so who knows. Connect. Okay, that stopped. I have to start that over again. Yeah, I'm only half set up. So, yeah, so I'm like 0% prepared. Thank you for hosting, St. Clinton. It doesn't work on auto hosts. Oh, lordy. Well, first things first, we'll give a fond farewell to Mixer. This channel, the platform we spent about 6 months with, they closed their doors up earlier this week. From what I heard, I didn't watch, I didn't see. When they announced they were going, I came immediately here to Twitch. But from what I understand is when they closed up shop, the people who are still streaming on there, they put a whole bunch of confetti on their screens, all the streamers who were streaming, and then shut them all down at once. That's what I understand what happened. So there you go. So bye. Real nice of them, don't you think? That was really nice of them. No warning, no nothing. A whole bunch of confetti on the screens, and then boom, you're done. Oh, you gotta love these people out there.
Yep.
Microsoft didn't see the money in it, so I guess that's the way that works. It was all Microsoft, but they're idiots. They lost something good, but that's their problem. I do have my coffee. I am sweating my yin yangs off today because it's another 100+ degree day already at 11 something in the morning. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I woke up at 9. It was already 80 plus and almost 90 degrees with the heat index. It's only gotten hotter. So, yeah. Let's talk about how crappy the weather has been this year. Let's not. I tell you what. So, from what I've seen, Idaho is a big success for SCS and American Truck Simulator. Imagine that. So, but they've not announced anything about when Colorado's coming out or anything like that. They've kind of just let us sit here and wonder about what they're doing and how they're doing it. Well, that's me. Oh yeah, display capture. Still moving stuff around. Always with something. Oh, OBS failed again. Imagine that. So that tablet's just being a butthead. I don't need it anyway today usually. So there's a little bit of news in the sim racing world and everything else going on. One new automatic member approval. Oh, I know that dude.
Yeah, news is I keep getting slower.
Yeah, I noticed that. What's up with that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Though you did win the second race Tuesday, so that's all that matters.
Well.
Talking about Zoom Racing World. Tuesday nights and Saturday mornings. Really? Seriously? I gotta do the poke the button way?
I don't know where Billy Ray's at this morning.
It's probably at McDonald's like always. Zoom Racing World is where we race on Saturday mornings and Tuesday nights. If you'd like to join us, right now we're running nothing but a set of Corsa. That may change, but if you've got R Factor 2, R Factor 1, maybe even NASCAR Racing 2003. I've heard him grumble about that a little bit. So we'll see what happens with that, with the change. We may actually start doing some oval racing, which wouldn't bother me that much. Because it's been a while since I've oval raced, so, you know. But I prefer road racing. Always have. It's always more fun. For me, anyway. But, I'm sure you wouldn't mind going back to doing some oval racing. Maybe we can talk him
No, it'll be all right.
Maybe we can talk him into doing it on Tuesday nights for a while. Do some kind of season, 10-race season or something. Maybe we can talk him into that.
I don't know if you can do it on that AC server, can you?
No, you'd have to. I still think he still has that other server though, the one through.
Yeah, he does.
Through what's his face? So.
Dave.
Dave, that's it. Too many names. Dave NRT. Yeah, NRT. That's it. Yeah. And we'll see what happens. You know, even though it's a 20-year-old sim, it still works pretty decently for most people. So there you go. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna tell you on August the 15th, I'll be doing a marathon of at least 8 hours, probably closer to 9, maybe 10, depending on how much fun we're having, to celebrate my 2-year stream anniversary and becoming a Twitch affiliate. Why the long wait, you might ask? Well, I had no idea the background, which I've got about 90% of it done. I got a little bit more to do, thank God. To make my channel stand out, I'm giving myself a little time to get as much done as possible as I can. I can't even read my own damn typing now. Bad enough I can't read my own handwriting. I look forward to all the great things to come, and of course, thank all you guys for everything you do. The guys that come in here week in and day out every time I'm on here, even Sunday mornings, which is kind of a crazy show. But yeah, that's what Saturdays, Sunday mornings are. It's kind of a crazy show, but yes. I just hope it's not going to be this hot that day. I hope we have a nice cold front come through, and I can sit back here and freeze instead of sweat to death. I ain't going to freeze until November. Fearless leader. We do have a sad death to report. What's up? Hey, it worked.
All right.
The Duke of
Log into Twitch.
Yeah, and then say hey when you get in there. All my VIPs have songs. Eating lunch. I just got in the house from going to Walmart.
Why does this thing keep it looks like you're trying to log in from a new device or location? Same device, same location for last few years.
No idea. Must be a safety thing because you don't log in that often. Maurice Petty has left us. He left us yesterday. That's pretty sad. So
714364.
if you don't know who he is, look him up. He was probably the reason why Petty was such a big name in the 60s and 70s, more than his brother. Mobilisa 2 as Carter Hams. They've canceled the U.S. Grand Prix, the Canadian Grand Prix, and the Brazilian Grand Prix this year. Imagine that. And now they're going to Nuremberg, Portimao, and Imola instead. All over there in England and Germany and Spain. I think that's where Porta whatever is. We are sad doing that. This is a whole bunch of sad. Danny Hamlin won. That's why he didn't come in here. That's why he's not here, because I'm going to start rubbing in that Danny Hamlin won again. Looks like it's his year. Automobilista has new content, 1977 Holkheim. That's the big, long, open course. It's a fun course, actually. Lots of fun to drive on that one. That's me canceling and stream again. Project Cars 3 has... Here he comes. Tom Slick. Tom Slick. Yep, Tom Slick. Oh my God, I've already almost drank my cup of coffee and I don't even have any more here with me. I was running late. Let's see how dirty my thermos is. Yeah, it's not that dirty. Doesn't smell yet. They put Robert Wickham's car in Project Cars 3, which is a cool thing. He's the guy that almost died in, last year. So there. More Project Cars. Lots of Project Cars 3. That's the big thing right now in sim racing is the anticipation of the release of Project Cars 3. That was me being sick. F1 Codemasters 2020 came out. I've not bought it. I'm not too thrilled about just buying the same game twice just for one added extra feature, even though I didn't buy the first one. Thank you, Bill, again, Mr. Highbank. But yeah, it's the same game except it's got team management in it. That's the only difference between that and 2019 that I can see. If y'all haven't watched this video, go over here to YouTube or over here and get this. This is a 3-year-old. His grandfather bought him built him a rig, and he's driving NASCAR Racing 2003. So there you go, and the kid's driving it. And it's cute. It's cute. Never too young to start. 3 years old. 3. It's cute.
Probably beat me.
That's about all the news. More Automobilista 2 updates, servers, all kinds of stuff. They're always updating. We touched on this, I think, at the end of the last week's show. I think that was the 18th. Was last Sunday, wasn't it? I don't remember.
No,
that was Saturday.
19th was Sunday.
Yeah, well, I don't even know. But the 1966 Can-Am Mod and Championship was finished up for a set of course. I've yet to even touch it. In fact, today I'm probably going to go on F119 and practice for the race I'm doing tonight for my career mode. I'll probably get the Australian Grand Prix done tonight, and that's going to be about it. Yeah, all the stuff we covered last week. A lot of the news is Project Cars 3. That is the biggest thing in sim racing right now for anything coming out. Other than updates to Automobilista 2. There really isn't much going on in sim racing. Of course, in sim trucking, we're still waiting for Spain and Portugal to drop in ETS 2, and then they'll be finished, they say, even though they've never done Ireland. I'm still kind of bitching about that. I don't know why anybody else is not complaining about the fact that Ireland is not in there, but they got the 2 little French islands and the 2 little Italian islands down in the Med, but they don't have Ireland.
How the hell you get a truck over to an island?
You take a ferry.
Oh.
Simple enough.
That ain't driving a damn truck.
Well, I know that is. You drive it onto the ferry, and then you click a button, and the ferry magically transports you across the water, and then you reappear on the other side, on the island or on the mainland. And then you drive the truck more. You drive to the harbor. You get on the ferry. The ferry magically transports you across, and then you get off the ferry, and then you finish the route. That's how that works. Now, if they added that you actually were on the ferry, that would be kind of cool, just sitting there. But that won't ever happen. And not in this version of the game anyway. Probably the next 6 versions of the game they'll do it, because the scuttlebutt. There's so much scuttlebutt now that they're going to be done as soon as this part of Europe is done. Mainland Europe, Portugal, and Spain is done. Of what they're doing, I've never heard any official word. I've never read any official word of what they're going to do after they are done. One of the rumors is they're going to start all over again and make Euro Truck Simulator 3. From remake the game again from all they learned that Because everybody's saying, and I'm not the only one. I've heard other people say it that even companies that American Truck Simulator visually is far superior to ETS2. With all the scenes and stuff like that, and the roads don't look exactly the same. If you're traveling through the country on the countryside in France, Germany, Italy, England, it looks exactly the same. Every once in a while, there's a little dot of something that looks different. But but on American Truck Simulator, anybody who's got it, of course, knows that the Southwest looks like the Southwest, the Northwest looks like the Northwest. Idaho has got a lot of detail that I noticed last Friday night when I was driving. It's got fallen trees, like got struck by lightning or blown over by wind, and it's got all the splinter damage, and it's really, really, really cool. They're really good, stepping up their game with that one.
Do you got Wyoming and the American?
No, it's not out yet. They're doing Colorado next. Wyoming will probably... The scuttlebutt is Wyoming's after Colorado. But that's the scuttlebutt. There's nothing but rumors and...
Just from driving across that state, some of the roads are tinted green.
Really?
Some of the roads are tinted rose color.
Really?
And that's from the rocks they used when they paved the roads.
We'll see if when they do that. Let's see if they do. Well, they'll probably do it because they've been pretty good at getting things. It's not accurate. Everybody knows it's not accurate. We're not expecting accuracy, but they get some stuff right. I mean, like the hole in a rock in Utah and some other things, and they get some things right, but most of it is like highly inaccurate because it's a 1 to 19 or something like that to real life, so you can't have it 100% accurate. And I understand that. If it was 1 to 1, nobody play the damn thing. I wouldn't play the damn thing if it was 1 to 1. 4 hours, that would get me from here to, 4 hours, at 55 miles an hour in California, don't get you nowhere.
No, it don't.
So.
Well, I lived in the absolute middle of the state, north, south, east, and west. I could get to the outskirts of LA in 2 hours. I could get to San Francisco in an hour and a half. I could get to Sacramento in an hour and a half. I get up in the damn mountains in an hour and 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then from there to get anywhere that was populated, it was another 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I understand. California is like the worst place in the world to drive. Now I can go from one side of Iowa to the other side of Iowa in just a little over 4 hours. Because there's no traffic here.
Well, I had a 89 Honda Prelude, and that sucker would fly. And we used to go up to a place in the mountains called Angels Camp. We used to have the
Let's look upstairs.
Jump Frog
Yes.
Jubilee
Oh,
there
fearless
every year,
leader.
where they had contests, see how far your frog would jump.
See how far your frog would jump.
Yeah,
You put.
that was big. That was a big thing back in the 80s.
I'd stick a firecracker in his butt. You really fly far.
I couldn't do that.
Illegally all day.
The 2-lane roads out there in the outlands are as wide as a 4-lane road, and you could fly on them because there ain't no cops out there.
You hear that, Fearless? You hear that?
It was
You
a
can
lot of
fly.
fun.
You can fly out there.
You could fly.
What's up, Fearless? How you doing, my friend? I say the next karaoke show you do nothing but Jim Croce. That's funny. That was good. I like that last bit you did. That last bit yesterday. That was good. I was surprised too that you went back that far and that obscure because he's become somewhat obscure. But anyway, yeah, the scuttlebutt for SCS. Now, like I said, I've not read anything official. I've not seen anything from them of where they're doing next. And I've talked about this during the trucking shows. But my opinion, This is my opinion from somebody who plays games and who's been involved in business before. I would take half the team that's working on Euro Truck right now when they're done and put them on ATS. That way they can knock out maps faster. They can get us more states faster. It'd be nice to get 3 or 4 or 5 a year. That way it's not 2020 or 2030 when this is all done. No, because that's they're releasing 2 states a year. We got 48 states. We've got, 7 states, 8 states? I don't know, 10 states in game. It's going to take forever. Then the other half of the team, you fix what's missing in ETS 2. You don't make a new game. That's plain and simple. You just fix what's wrong with it. And then, once you fix everything that's wrong with it, which isn't a lot, it's just adding scenery is what they got to do. I've been in Rome. I've never seen anything, the sights or anything. I've been in France, Paris, haven't seen any really sights. Same thing with London. I've rolled into London. I'm looking for the Eye of London. I'm rolling all around London because supposedly you see the Eye of London everywhere. Can't see the damn thing in game. Okay, so that's that. So there you go. Just do that stuff. And then when you're done, you start the next game. Not ETS 3. Either Asian trucker, because, we've got half the continent already, or Australian trucker. Because I think Australian and New Zealand would be fun to drive around myself. But that's my opinion. And that's all that matters. Ooh, that's cool air coming through that fan right now. Oh. There's nothing more fun than waking up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning already covered in sweat. It's a pleasure. I hope nobody ever experiences.
It'd be a little cooler if you turn off some of them damn blinking lights.
I only got one. There's only one blinking light on. There's only 2. I got a light up here above my head. I got a light right here shining down here so you can actually see me. So if I turn that off, I'm completely dark. And then I have one rotating LED light. That's it. The rest of the light's all natural sunlight from the window behind me. And a little bit that's coming in this window. That's it. No more light. And
maybe you ought to turn that one above your head off.
well, there. Oh, actually, it didn't get any darker in here. So there you go. Yeah, so that's less light.
There you go.
Well, if I go, where did I go?
I can't see you.
I can't see where he goes. A mixture of ATS and SnowRunner. I've not even watched any of that Mud Runner or Dirt Runner and SnowRunner yet. Again, that's another one of the scuttlebutts, rumors that I've heard that they're going to add weather to ATS and ETS or ETS 3. There's so many rumors flying around. You can't believe 90% of what you hear. You really can't. You just have to wait until they announce it. That's the thing. Oh, they're going to do this. How do you know? Well, a friend told me. Well, how does he know? Well, a friend told him. Well, how does he know? How do they know? Give me your facts and your figures to prove that this is what they're doing. If not, shut up. Right now, the only thing we do know for sure is Spain and Portugal is coming out for ETS 2. That should be hopefully in the next month, probably by the end of the summer. And Colorado is coming out for ATS. That's all we know. Anything else is pure speculation. Unless you work for SCS, and they ain't saying shit, you ain't going to know. It's just, we've been dealing with this in the sim racing world for 30 years now. Oh, they're going to do this. Nope, no, they didn't. Oh, they're going to do that. Oh, no, they didn't. Oh, it's coming out soon. 3 years later, it finally comes out, We've been dealing with this forever in computer. Anybody who plays any kind of computer game should know that. If somebody says it and they have no idea what they're talking about because they're not involved in the actual programming of it, they don't know nothing. But yet we all buy it, hook, line, and sinker copy of Angular Times and the doc along with it. Oh, they're going to do this. Who said? Nobody says who says. So there you go.
They. It's they.
They. Yeah, they.
They said.
They said. Well, who's they? Who's they?
Pick somebody.
they said. The Tigg said this is what you should do. That's what they should go up to. The Tigg said you should do this. Wow, that popped back up again. And then Anyway. Yeah, I would love to see more. The farm simulator that we're going to be playing on Thursday, I played a little bit of it. It's not what I was hoping it would be. It's not bad, but it's not kind of like I was hoping it was going to be, but it'll work. Something that's a little bit more realistic, but it'll work. So Thursday nights, yes, I have decided. I talked about it all last week. The schedule is changing a little bit. Mondays still be ATS. Tuesdays, 2 hours of shooting after I'm done sim racing. Wednesdays, ETS2. Thursdays, Farm Simulator. And then Friday will be ATS again. So we're going to bookend the week with ATS. Duke!
Farm Simulator.
Yeah, Farm Simulator. Farm Simulator 19.
The hell you do with that?
You farm.
Ride a tractor around farmland all the time?
You plant, you harvest, you take care of the animals, you take care of the vehicles.
Oh.
It's a full-blown farm operation from what little bit I've watched of it. So, and I've only played like it for 45 minutes, so it's not going to be, it's going to be an experience for all of us. I'm going to be lost as hell. So, it's going to be fun.
Just watch out for the chickens.
Watch out for the chickens. Chickens. Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it wanted to be on the other side. That's why. Anyway, that's what's coming up with the schedule. Yes, I did decide that last night, and then I made the appropriate changes to the schedule below when I am not on, when I'm not streaming. The schedule pops up below. Schedule button. Click that, and you'll know everything I'm doing when I'm doing it. Saturdays we never stream, except for the 15th. That'll be the special stream. Sundays, of course, 2 hours of coffee with a Tigg, then 2 hours of F119 at 9 Central. 2 hours, because it hurts my eyes after a while going that fast. These cars move. They really do. They move. The same thing with shooters. They wind up hurting my eyes. That's why I can only do about 2 hours of them. I need new glasses. Yes, I know. Don't even go there. I know I need new glasses. It's on the list of things I need to do. And I hate going to any doctor, anywhere. Anybody who knows me for a long time can contest. I don't go to the doctor unless I'm dying. So. And I've only been to the doctor 5 times in the last 20 years. Some of those are checkup appointments for when I was dying. Oh, lordy, 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 lordy. What else is going on? Not a whole hell of a lot. Just another heat wave again here in the Midwest and all over the country. Like I said, I was at Walmart this morning, so my mind's still not completely here yet. So, there you go. We covered some of the sim racing, of course, the sim trucking. What the hell else was I thinking? I was thinking something this morning before, and see, that's why I never think in the car on the drive, because when the wife starts, and then I completely forget. We had a good 2 races yesterday in Zoom on the GT4 cars. Mick, our resident alien, as we call him, ran away with both of them. Literally. Ran away with both of them.
Yep.
Yep. Tom and Highbank, or Garrett, what do you name that? Well, you're Tom Howell here. Or Garrett 1127 over at Stenod. He finished flip-flop with Highbank, last place and second to last place. I finished 5th in both races.
Yep.
Couldn't catch the 4th place guy. Try as I might, I never did catch him. Especially the first race. I worked my butt off to get to the 4th place guy. I couldn't get to him. Tuesday nights in the Skip Barber cars that we drove, only 3 of us showed up. Me and Tom split the wins. Highbank finished second in the second one? First one? I don't know. But we have a lot of fun in those slow, low power cars. If you don't mind slow, low-powered cars, they're a lot of fun. But there's a lot of people just don't want to do slow, low-power cars. They want to do the fast ones. They don't even like the GT4 cars because they're not that powerful. But they are a lot of fun to drive. That's why we have a little bit bigger turnout in on Saturdays than we do Tuesday nights. So Tuesday nights is probably going to change, he said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday night's going to change. What's he got up on his...
We're going to go to go-karts.
That's what I say. That's what I say. You have no idea how much fun it is to drive a go-kart in a sim game. I mean, I have go-karts in Assetto Corsa. And I think
I do too.
I don't know if I have any actual go-kart tracks though, but I have a whole sim called, what the hell is this damn game called? There it goes. I have a whole sim called Kartcraft. It's nothing but kart racing, and it's a lot of fun. And wait till it goes on sale. It's like next to nothing. Again, but. Every update it gets better and better. It's a lot of fun, and I raced it. I played it for 2 whole hours, so. But they just added online playing to it, so it might get actually a little bit better. Actually, they just did some sky stuff on June 25th. They messed around with the sky and the lighting, but yeah, it's actually a lot of fun to drive. So there's that, but there are karts in the Assetto Corsa. Mm-hmm. I don't remember if I actually have a go-kart track though. Though we could probably.
It comes with some.
Does it?
Yeah.
Really? You must have different mods than I have, because I've got the super karts and shifter karts and. I don't remember. It's been forever since I downloaded them. Seriously. It's been forever. Zoom Racing World, he's got something up there for testing. SC mid to late 80s to mid to late or mid 90s SCCA Trans Am cars. I only liked one of them. I don't know how many. Have you driven any of these things yet there, Tom?
I don't even have them.
Oh, there's a link in a post he's got over there on Stenod. I'm already out of coffee.
Maybe I'm thinking the carts are in R Factor.
Well, they definitely, they are in R Factor too. They are, and there are go-kart tracks in there. Yeah, there are. But these, the only one that's actually relatively decent to drive in these Trans Am cars is the Cutlass.
Oh yeah.
The Camaro's tail happy as hell. At least when I took it out, it was tail happy as hell. And he's got it at Laguna Seca. Probably the hardest track to test a car at to see whether you like it or not. Ain't nothing but tight turns. They're all flat out. They're not some flat out turns and some drift into it turns, but no, they're all flat out. But I drove that yesterday afternoon. I was gonna put it up on Discord, but I wound up not doing it. As you can see, I am the only person here who has driven this. I've taken all 4 cars out. If you notice, I spent 17 laps in the Cutlass, and I'm the fastest in it. The next one's Corvette. Corvette drives pretty decently. The Mustang seems a little slow to me. It handled pretty decently, but it was a little slow. And the Camaro was just tail happy as hell. I can only do 2 laps in that car, unless you want to slow down way bad. And of course, that's the slowest lap is a 150. So that's terrible in a car like that. I'm out of coffee. 39 minutes into the show, and I'm out of coffee. That just sucks. But that's some of the things we're doing on probably maybe on a Tuesday. On the Tuesdays, do something like that. These are actually fun cars to drive. If you can handle, I guess if you can handle a tail happy car, the Camaro will be a lot of fun. Well, we know Mick's going to take that, so he can handle a tail happy car. So there's how you do that.
That's just another class they're going to kick our ass in.
No, pretty much. The dude can drive a sim car. He's probably one of the better ones I've seen around. when he wants to. When he wants to. Now, there's times he'll goof around and not and mess up like he did last Saturday, but that happens. I think he's been on the show once, way back in the early days. Way back. So it could be on YouTube still. Whoa, stuff. I am really, really uncomfortable. You have no idea. I have 2 fans blowing on me and there's not enough. But anyway, enough about my uncomfortableness. Oh, that feels a little bit better since I turned that fan. My dog was blocking one of the fans. Now she's over here. Oh, I did put the babies up in when I talk about them.
Well, I'm downloading those Trans Am cars now.
Cool. I forgot to fix all that, so I'm surprised that one worked. I was running late. Walmart. You can never get out of Walmart as fast as you want. Never get out of Walmart as fast as you want.
Well, I don't know how Tammy is, but Pat has to look at every damn thing hanging on a clothes rack.
Tammy does not go into Walmart. Thank God. Well, she's having breathing issues right now, so wearing a mask is she shouldn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
So, and you have to wear a mask everywhere you go.
Not necessarily Walmart. I'm talking about other places that she goes.
Oh, Tammy.
She has to look at everything that hangs on the rack.
I thought that was what it was.
All right.
And it's still there. Oh, there they are. There's the babies. There's the babies. But no, Tammy actually likes to shop online. So, I'm lucky there. Kind of lucky there, because then I gotta find the money for the shit she buys. You hope you hope that Pat never ever finds online shopping.
Oh, she does. She does.
I've seen her sit there on her phone, scrolling, going all over the place. What are you doing? Shopping? Like, oh shit. Terrible stuff. Wow. I don't want to do that because I don't like to. The track's not a great track to test on. Laguna Seca, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I like the track to race on. It's just not a good track to test a car on to see if you like it. Because what's all that? Some crazy. You know that we got 3 of our own right here on this channel.
What are these things called in the content? The car files.
In what?
Listed under IMSA or what?
Oh, they're listed under their own individual names. Wrong button.
If I want to look for the Camaro, the Oldsmobile, I have to look under O, don't I?
Right, yeah, the Oldsmobile's under O. I think you're going to like the Oldsmobile. You might like the Mustang, too.
Well, you want me to get in a slow car, huh?
Oh. I thought it was slow, but then again, like I said, that track is not really good for testing cars. It's not a good.
Yeah.
It's not a good test track. Watkins Glen's a good test track.
Ooh.
Brands Hatch.
41.
Yeah. Well, it's not the right one. The 40 in what? The 41 is not the right car. We're not doing the one with the whale tail on it. We're doing the ones with the spoiler on it. So it's
right.
The
it's
7.
got a spoiler.
No, that's the 75 has a spoiler. The 9 has a spoiler. The 17,
Oh,
the 70, the 16.
41 has a wing.
Yeah, has a wing. Road America, yes, is a very fun
Wings or
track to test on.
spoilers?
We're doing spoilers.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing
Well, that
wings.
ain't right.
Trans Am had spoilers. IMSA had wings. Wings. So that's the difference.
Huh.
So that's why we're doing it. But I like the way the Oldsmobile handles. I really do. On Laguna Seca, of all places, to test the car. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button.
Wonder if you could.
It is?
afford
Cool.
A spoiler car.
Well, he can make it. I mean,
bet you could.
you could just paint another car.
I hate painting these cars.
I know you do. That's why you let Bill do it. Ford Mustang IMSA GT has two cars, the 11 and the 22. And one's a secret. The 11's a secret car. So that must have been driven by, what's her name? Sarah Fisher. Road America is actually one of the greatest tracks that you can learn how to drive a race car, because it's got everything a track should have. It's got its fast sections, it's got its mid-speed sections, and it's got sharp turns, wide turns. It's everything. It's got elevation changes. That's why I like Watkins Glen. Similar track. It's just a little shorter than Road America. But Road America really is a great track. I love racing on that track. It's got fast turns. It's got slow turns. It's got everything. It's got sweeping turns. If you're going to learn how to drive a race car, that's one of the best places to go.
How many Mustangs you got?
2.
In the
Sup, Hauser?
Ford Mustang Cobra SCCA, right?
No, Ford Mustang IMSA GTO. I believe that's the one it is. Or it could be that one too. I'm not sure which one it is.
I don't have any Ford Mustang IMSA at all.
Okay, so that's a different car. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them.
It's a IMSA. It's a SCCA one.
Yeah.
And most all of them are spoilers.
Yeah, they all have spoilers by the looks of it. Ooh, I like the
Most
49. Yeah, they all do. I'm not seeing wing.
49.
The 49. I like the paint job on the 49. That's sharp as shit.
And then the Corvette. Where was that?
The Corvette is the IMSA C4.
Right.
The C4 IMSA GTO. And
There's only 2 in there.
yeah, for visibility, that's the best car. It's got an open windscreen. The rest of these cars all have bars right through the middle of the windscreen, roll cage bars, so you got to reposition yourself for it. But for visibility, that thing has got so much power, though, that when I was, like I said, Laguna Seca is not a good place. I never got the car out of second gear, but once. And that's going down the front straight. The rest of it's all in second gear. The whole track is in second gear except for that one section. That car's got a ton of power. Then the Camaro is a Chevrolet Camaro SCCA. And like I said, that thing was tail happy as hell.
Huh.
I don't know if it was just my driving style or what, but the damn thing was tail happy as hell. So that's what we're testing now for Zoom Racing World, but probably going to be Tuesday nights. All the downloads are at Stenod. I know I put that up earlier. I can do that here. I keep forgetting I can do this here since we're not doing a game. I can type there. God, coffee is so good even when it's hot outside. But we talk a lot of racing around here. And I wonder where Billy Ray's at. Can't call him Billy Ray. He must be busy because he's not even in chat. So there you go. Or else he was here. He didn't realize I was running a little late this morning. I didn't know I was going to be running late this morning either. So I didn't know I was running late until I looked at the clock. Because I just go when I get shit done. So there you go. That's how that rubber ball bounces. But yeah, they're actually kind of fun. It's an easy light download. There's not a lot, and if you have the tracks, it's easy enough to get on there. But I like the Oldsmobile. I've liked the Oldsmobile since I downloaded it. So it's a relatively smooth driving car. But then again, I was driving with paddles, and when I moved it to stick shift, I actually lost 2 seconds. So I might put it back on paddles. Actually, I did. Well, you can't see it because it's under my face. You can actually set it up to either be paddle or, because I think it has a sequential gearbox. You know, for those who don't know what a sequential is, you just hit the gear shift and it bounces back, and you just shift up and then you shift down by pushing and pulling on it instead of, shifting from first to H pattern. And that's basically what the paddles are, except they're on the steering wheel. So I don't have a sequential. That I actually need to look for and put on my Amazon wish list, because I know Amazon has everything. A sequential shifter. There is an apparatus that you can put on your G27 shifter to make it a sequential shifter, but I don't want to take the damn thing apart. And I can see I'm stuttering a little bit. I wonder if my cam's all messed up again. Well, maybe not. There we go. Jar Jar's making an appearance, I notice, here over my shoulder. Yeah, it's been a long, hot morning already. Jeez. I don't know, I think it's a gab about. That's unusual. I usually have a ton of things to talk about. The heat's killing my brain. My brain cells are frying. You ever seen that movie? Those of you that are old enough to remember This Is Your Brain on Drugs, that's what I feel like right now. Anyway, well, I could always pull up F119 and then we do some practicing on that. Because I do have to practice for that little bit of race tonight that I have going on. I don't know why this does this every stinking time. It asks for a specific thing and it's already done. Did installed. Little preview of tonight's stream, that's all. Oh good, I did turn the wheeler on. I turned all this on. I turned everything on before I flew out the door this morning. That's choo-choo train. That's on ATS and ETS. Has anybody checked this morning to see if they've updated the multiplayer to 1.38 yet in Idaho? That would be really nice if they would do that. Nope, can't do it now. We're loading F119. I forgot to check this morning. I check every morning to see whether they've got that updated or not. But I forgot to check it this morning. For shame on me, for shame, for shame, for shame. Seriously? There we go. And of course it's off center again. It does this all the damn time. I don't know why. It's off center on my screen, not just yours.
I'm just wondering.
It does this all the time. Communicating with online servers. It's all about online racing.
I'm looking at the skin DDS with the spoiler,
Yeah.
and that 41 that has the wing,
Yeah.
and you can directly copy it over.
Really?
Yep,
Cool.
from
Cool.
what I can see. I do believe.
Cool.
It's weird on those automobiles. The skin folder.
Yeah.
There's 15 cars in there, and they're numbered 1 through 15 instead of being the number of the damn car.
Yeah.
What kind of lazy crap is that?
Because they're mod makers, they're not car painters. Let's see if we can run it again and see if it's okay. Usually, it fixes itself. You and I and Bill have had, or Highbank have had that discussion several times. Mod makers are not car painters. Car painters are not mod makers. And the two never get together. Simplest thing in the world.
Yeah.
For people to do, but they don't do it.
I might just have to take this.
Oh, it popped up in the right corner. I've given up painting, so. Oh, that looks like it's in the right position. That's right in the middle of the screen.
What's that?
The preamble screen for F119. Yep, it's centered again. Weird how it does that. And it does look this good. I can't wait to race Monaco in these big ass machines. Monaco is not a track you take something this big to. The track was designed for little small cars. Yeah, that's. I don't know why they're dragging their feet. I got in an argument with somebody on somebody else's stream. Well, I was going to get in an argument, but I didn't. They kept saying only one person works there. You go to their page, unless they've not updated their crew page, there's like 50 people working there, and by half of them are on the stuff. Half of them are on updating the stuff, so that's a multiplayer for you. SCS should take over the multiplayer. Yeah, we're going to do solo. We're not going to do career. We're going to do a Grand Prix. That's the wrong button. We're going to do F119. We're going to go into Ferrari since that's what I'm driving. We're going to be Sebastian Vettel. And we're going to do the Australian Grand Prix. Let's see, race 5 laps. Yeah, that's long enough. Practice type. Single session, short 30. Oops. I guess you can't change the practice length. You can make it longer, you just can't make it shorter than 30 minutes. Qualifying, one shot qualifying? Let's give it a whirl. Getting used to the buttons here now. When I go into Tony Stewart's, I won't know what the buttons do. Should have got coffee before I sat down to do this.
Yeah.
Yep. Should have got coffee. Because it is, after all, this is coffee with the Tigg. Back while it's loading, I'm going to get up and get it real quick. And look at that, it's not even up yet. There we go. Look at that,
We're
pretty.
opening up the weekend's exciting Grand Prix at Melbourne by heading to the track, as today's practice session is about to kick off.
So even got commentators.
Here as usual to help take us through the action. And I've seen some questions on social media and other places about this current crop of F1 cars and why they're so much faster now, despite being significantly heavier than the previous generations of machines. Take us through that one.
I'd be happy to, Crofty. And simply put, it's a matter of grip. Now, that comes from two sources. You have what we call mechanical grip, which comes from the surface of the tyres sticking to the road. And these tyres are significantly wider now when compared to previous years, so they have the potential for more mechanical grip. Then you have the downforce, of course, which pushes the car into the road as the air moves over it, thus generating grip. And these cars have about 20% more downforce, which is more than enough to overcome the added weight.
See that? Make them heavier, they're faster.
What's that?
F1 cars. Alright, so it's been a week since I've done this. And I've found out that this view is better for me to see than trying to look through the damn halo.
Oh, riding on the roof, huh?
Yep, because the stupid halo.
Hey, everybody wants real things.
I can't see through the damn thing. Oh shit, there's the wall.
Be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage.
Yeah, video's kind of jerky, so.
Is it? The heat has a lot to do with that. The computer's running hot.
Had to catch up. It's smoothed out now.
Cool.
When did you hit the wall?
A few seconds ago.
I didn't see you hit it yet.
Yeah. That was a while ago. That's probably why I was jerking around.
So where is this at?
I'll show you. It's the Albert Park is what it used to be called.
The racing line thing's pretty.
Yeah, I kind of like it. And I usually don't like the racing line.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
That turns my nemesis turn. Shit. Colby, welcome back. Alright, see? Nemesis corner. I always mess that one up. It ruins my good lap.
Templates out there for these cars.
Oh.
Bulls Cutlass template. There we go.
Shit! And again.
to P4.
Wow, there's other cars on the track.
Last lap gives you P3. We're in P3 now.
They put any more gears in this and we'd be driving a semi.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Shit, overdrove that corner. Got greedy with my eyes and not with my steering wheel.
Pits, are you?
Yep.
You leaving?
This is kind of cool. I think there's a way of turning off the damn. I don't mind the top part of the halo. It's that center bar. I don't know how they drive with the damn thing, to be honest with you. I think there's a way I can turn that off, though. If I wanted to. "52 seconds to repair the damage."
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm Sebastian Vettel, not looking for money. I'm in 5th place. I'm only 2 seconds off the mark.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 33.2.
Yep, and I did a 1:32 the other day when I was on here last Sunday. So I need to do a little bit more practice. Just a little bit more. It's a lot of fun. It's actually fun to drive this thing.
We're 4th in the speed trap, 191.9
Okay, we're
miles
4th.
per
It said
hour.
5th. Now let's give it another go here. And my nemesis corner. I think there's 2 cars behind me. Bill's in the chat, by the way.
Now I have my car, number 41, with a
Spoiler? Cool. Ooh, shit. Shit! Ah, shit. Driving, pushing too hard. Oh, Bill left the chat. Let me see something here. Driving view. Cockpit. Actually, we're supposed to do the tutorials here. I'm going to do them right now. Preferences. On screen. Is it on screen display? Speed. Average tags. Graphic options. Something. I remember seeing something. Field of view. Halo column. Run button. That's the one I want. I still like the other view better. I really do. The TV pod. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna mess around with it some more, probably off stream, to see what I can do with it, because it doesn't still feel right in this view. Definitely, I think I need to turn down the sounds too. By the way, I think the game sounds maybe a tick too loud. They're loud in my ear, so I don't know how they are for you guys.
Oh, I didn't hear them at all.
Oh, I know, because you're over this.
Well, I'm not listening to your sound.
I know that.
On your stream.
Bill left the chat. Bill, you left us. You never said a word. He come in and he left. Let's see, did I damage the car at all? That run? Look at that, he's putting the hair dry. Oh, damage. Damage to the front wing again? I'm a bad boy when it comes.
Spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, let's quit the main menu. That's what's coming up tonight on F1. I'll be doing this race for sure. But that's the plan tonight, unless something pops up, which I highly doubt it will, because everything's pretty normal right now in the house. So. That is a sneak peek of what's coming up here tonight. Is the F1 race at Australia, and maybe the practice for starting the practice for the next races. I don't even know what the next race is in the. We can find that out real quick. Coffee cup's in the damn way. That's not what. Oh.
Open.
Really? Oh. Oh, third in points. Didn't realize that. Let's see. Maybe it's under time trial that we can.
What's that?
What the next race is going to be?
Road to Atlanta.
No, I mean for F1. What I'm doing. Bahrain, which I've been on maybe 3 times, maybe 5 tops.
Better get there.
Well, that's after Australia, which I've been on before. I've been long time ago, back in 2005. I had downloaded GP3 and the demo for that, and the track that came of it was Albert Park. That's why I'm kind of used, and that's what Australia is called, as Albert Park. The actual track is called Albert Park, but I spent a lot of time playing that, and never did get by the full game. Then when the demo for GP4 came out, I downloaded that, and it had the same track. So that's how come I'm kind of used to Australia. You know, that's like 15 years ago already. That was 15 years ago already. And I've run it in other sims, of course, since then. But Bahrain, I've not run. China, I've never run. I'm not even going to... Azerbaijan. Yeah, I'm an American. I speak English. I've not ever run. Spain, I think I've been on 5 times. Monaco, I've been on a lot. Not as much as Albert Park, but I've been on it a lot. But not in a car this big. Never in a car this big. Canada, I've been on several times. I'm familiar with it. France, Paul Ricard, I've been on a few times. Austria, that is, I've not been on it, maybe once or twice. Silverstone, I've been on several times, but nothing like this car. This version of Hockenheim, a few times. Never been to Hungary. Been to Spa a few times, but not this configuration. I've been on the original configuration. No, wait, I take that back. We've been here one time. We did this in the GT3 cars, I do believe, in Zoom. Everybody's been to Monza. I just hate all the kinks and extra turns they threw into it. Singapore, I've never been to. Russia, I've never... Well, take that, I've maybe been there once or twice. Japan, I hate Suzuka. I hate this track. I loathe this track. It is probably one of the worst track layouts ever. I kid you not. I've been to Mexico once or twice. Of course, I've been on the Coda. Love Coda. The S's is the hardest part. If you can get through the S's clean and fast, you're golden the rest of the track. The S's for me is the hardest part. Brazil, I've been on maybe once or twice, and Yas Marina, I've never been on. Abu Dhabi, never been on there. So that's
you'll like Yas Marina.
Yeah, have you been on it?
I've been on it for NR 2003.
Oh, yeah, I've been on, okay, for NR 2003, I've been almost on all these tracks, but the NR 2003 tracks are...
It's the same track.
Is it really?
It's going to be the same track because Mystical made it.
Okay. Well, that explains that. Most of the tracks are, like, completely inaccurate. Dakota is, like, shit in NR2K. So... But yeah, it looks like a fun track. I mean, it's a cool layout. I do like the layout. I like it's got 2 fast zones. It's got a couple of hard turns, a couple of really hard turns. But yeah, when it comes to F1, this is my preferred track. And we're not getting a race this year because they don't want to come across the ocean. This is probably the track I hate the most, the Suzuka International. Hate it. Of all the tracks in the world, that's the one I hate. I don't like a lot of them because they're very demanding and very challenging. This one I hate. I don't think I've been able to complete a clean lap in any car in that track. So it's going to be fun. I wish the Red Bull Ring was in here because I kind of like that one. Unless that's the Red Bull Ring. I don't think that's the Red Bull Ring, though. I like that track. That new Hockenheim, I've not really been on that much. I remember the old one. If you look at the end of the tail here, yeah, the cursor doesn't show up. At the section 1, where it turns, it used to go straight, and there's a great big humping part of the track that comes back to the 2. It was a long track. It's still there. It's just they don't use it. I don't know why they wouldn't want to use it. It's only, I think it adds another 2 miles to the track. I think that's why it's fast because it's straight and it's just a big horseshoe, and then you're right back on the gas going 200 plus mile an hour. Silverstone is fun, but it's got its challenges for me. Australia, Spielberg, I've never been. I don't think I've ever been on it, to be honest with you. It's just very easy track difficulty. France says it's medium. What does Monaco say? That should be like, yeah, it's very hard in this car. I've been on this track in several different cars. I've even driven it in GPL, the granddaddy of all sims, from 1997. Still considered the most realistic sim racing game ever created, even though Windows 10 refuses to run it for me anyway. There is a way of getting it to run. I just not gotten it to run. It's fun. It's a fun, demanding track. So there you go. This track I've never been on. Baku City Circuit, never been on it. This is very hard. Very hard. Isn't Monaco very hard? At least I know partially know the layout. Actually, we did a hot lap in a set of Corsa in 1990 something cars about 2 years ago. So on Monaco. So that's a pretty big car, but this car seems bigger, a lot bigger. Shanghai, never been on. It says hard. Bahrain says easy. It kind of looks like Utah Motorsports Park, or whatever the hell they're calling it now. It's got that similar look to it. It's got the 3 long straights, and yeah, to me anyway. Anyway, how's that template coming along?
Oh, I'm rocking and rolling.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Oh. Cool.
Copy. And at least they're 2048s.
Yeah, well, they should be, considering how new the... I smell rain. Oh, let's hope it rained. It's raining and takes the humidity out of the air. That would be fun as hell. I still don't have any theater stuff. Oh well. I don't know how you're supposed to save that anyway.
What's that?
The replays and stuff. Don't know how you save that in this game. I've not played around with it that much, to be honest with you. Oh, turned the wrong thing off. I turned me off. Anyway, another anyway. You'll hear 1,001 of those around here. I really can't think of anything else to talk about unless you want to watch some other sim racing. I'm gonna do that tonight anyway for a couple hours, 3 hours, anyway, but that I love racing. I'm just not a big fan of F1 driving. I like watching F1. I just don't like driving the damn things. They're hard. They're not as easy as people think they are, as you can plainly see. And if I ever can afford a Fanatec wheel with all the different hubs on it, you know my ass is going to buy that shit, right? That way you can have like 8 different rims, have the proper rim. And once I build my sim pod, my wheel won't be so... I think that's 90% of my issue, of where my wheel placement is. It should be more up here than down here. It should be like another 6 inches higher, but there's no way I can make it higher. And this should be lower. My shifter should be a lot lower. That's on me, and I'll be fixing that as soon as I design the sim pad properly. I'm still designing it. I haven't put anything down on paper. I'm all designing it up in here. You'll be surprised that I can actually remember what I'm designing. I actually need to put it down on paper though, and get that done, which will be interesting when I do get it done. But yeah, I guess we're only going to have like a 90-minute show this morning because I'm out of things to talk about. I can't think of anything else. Other than stuff that's coming up on the show, the schedule, again, is pretty much now set in stone when I'm offline. You can look below and see what it is. Or tonight for 2 hours, approximately, probably maybe a little bit longer. Definitely guaranteed 2 hours. F1 2019 career mode. Definitely going to do the Australian Grand Prix tonight. Definitely for sure, 100% positive about that, unless something happens. Monday night, for 9 p.m. Central. All my start times except for Sunday morning are 9 p.m. Central. Monday night, ATS, about 4 hours, maybe a little bit longer. Sometimes a few minutes shorter, but usually about 4 hours, depending on where my jobs end up, my hauls end up, and stuff like that. Tuesday night, 9 p.m. for about 2 hours. We're going to play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare gameplay, not multiplayer. I haven't even figured out how to play the game yet, so I'm not even going to attempt to play multiplayer on that yet. Wednesday night, ETS 2. Single player until they get the MP all hooked up. Same thing for ATS until they get MP all caught up. It's all going to be single player. Thursday night, single player Farm Simulator. It's going to be a lot of single player until I get a lot of stuff figured out and stuff like that. Single player Farm Simulator from the beginning of the game and on. So there's that. 9 p.m. Central. Friday night, ATS again. Hopefully they have multiplayer up by then. Hopefully they have it up. But you never know what they're going to do. It could be a month, it could be a day, it could be a year. Who knows? But that's the schedule, and then we're back to Saturdays. I never stream on except for special occasions like the 15th of August, which will be the 2-year streamiversary. I'm dubbing it, by the way, the streamiversary, even though it's not a real word. I'm dubbing it the streamiversary. And partnership, or not partnership, God no, affiliate level reached in Twitch. Speaking of partnership, I have mentioned this several times during the other shows, but if I ever make partner here on Twitch, which is quite a thing to achieve, I will do a 24-hour stream. Yes, 24 hours. And during that 24 hours, for 2 hours, I will play Fortnite. A game I don't even like watching, let alone playing. So there you go. There's the push to help you guys, to help me get to partnership here at Twitch. I'll do a 24-hour stream. It'll have everything I play normally, a lot of trucking, a lot of racing, some farming, some shooting, and 2 hours of Fortnite. I'll start that noon Saturday morning, and it'll end with the end of this program Sunday morning, because we'll switch over to Coffee with the Tigg as the last 2 hours of that 24-hour stream. That is a guarantee if I ever make partner. So if you want to see something, you want to see the Tigg on for 24 hours, I know y'all do. I know you want to watch me for 24 hours straight. You want to watch the Coffee with the Tigg after the 24-hour stream where I'm like, it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, there'll be breaks in there because I will have to take care of my wife and my pets, but it'll be a 24-hour continuous stream that day or that weekend after I become a partner. So if that ever happens, that's how much I guarantee it'll never happen for me, because I am not the usual type of person who makes partner here at Twitch. So if it ever does happen for little old me, that will happen. They actually give you about a year to become partner. It's in their little thing. Once you make affiliate, it all shows up in there. The progress of what you're supposed to do over the next year, which I'm actually doing. So there you go. But yeah, after a full year, after I become a partner, if that ever does happen, a 24-hour stream is guaranteed with the next coming up weekend or the weekend after, within a 2-week span. I'm not going to wait a month to do it. I'll do it within 2 weeks of becoming partner. Guaranteed 24-hour stream. Guaranteed 2 hours play of Fortnite. The game I don't even like to watch. I watched 5 minutes of it. I hate the game. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's Bob the Builder with shooting. I cannot express how much I don't like that game. And I don't say that about a lot of things. There's one track, Suzuka, in the whole entire world, of the thousands of tracks around the world that I've been on, Suzuka is my least favorite. Plain and simple. I can think of 1,000 other tracks I'd rather be at than there. And I'm going to have to do that in this F1 series. And the game I don't ever want to play is Fortnite. Ever. If you look at my list here on Steam, make it bigger here. Go back to, well, oh shit, I got to turn that on. Actually, let's go to main, and it should pop up. Most of the list shows up. I've got CSGO on here. Never played it. Dirt 4, Evil Within. I mean, there's a lot of games in here. Grid 2, which is terrible. The Orville. I've never played it. I love the show. Never played the game. Paladins. I've played 20 minutes of it. 73 minutes of it. It's a fun game. I just don't get around to playing it. I got Tomb Raider on here. Hunter Classic. I've never played. Oh, this shouldn't be on here. I need to remove this because this actually doesn't work anymore. Tony Stewart Racing and a game called We Want Back. It's a horror it's a jump scare game in space, which I actually want to play at one time or another. I will get around to playing that. I got Team Fortress. I played 8 minutes. I'm thinking about I'm going to remove it because it did look kind of stupid. Heiny Pop was bought for me. It'll probably never get played on stream because I hear it's pretty raunchy. And it's against terms of service, so it probably will never get played. But I've got several games that we can play during that thing for calm down. First time run through and stuff like that. For the partnership stream if I ever make partner. So if you notice, most of them are racing related. Let's go to the home. See if you look here. I've played 648 hours of ATS, 368 hours of a set of course. You notice I do mostly driving. 331 hours of R Factor 2, 213 hours of ETS 2, 43 hours of Race 07, which I haven't touched in probably a year. Automobilista 35 hours, 31 hours in Project Cars, 17 hours in Race Room. I should do more Race Room. 15 hours in Star Trek, which we did play on stream for a while. 14 hours of Project Cars 2, 8 hours now of F1. R Factor, which I have another version of, which I played a hell of a lot more, 6 hours. Tomb Raider, which I did play on stream for a while, 6 hours. 5 hours of Tony Stewart. Kartcraft, 2 hours. Most of this is done went off. GTR 2 hours. I haven't touched in years. Automobilista Beta. Paladin, 73 minutes. Farm Simulator, there you go. 43 minutes of Farm Simulator. Call of Duty, 36 minutes. Dirt, that's going to be fun. We're going to play that on career night. There is a career mode on that one. Grid 2, it's terrible. This doesn't load anymore. Oh, yeah, it does. GTR 2, another Didn't we do GTR too? Okay, well, oh, that's GTR, the original GTR. It doesn't load anymore. Don't know why, and I haven't played it, figured it out. But that's all the games. These are all expansions and stuff like that. But the Hunter, 12 minutes. 6 minutes of Lara Croft. Temple of Osis, whatever the hell it is. That'll eventually get played on stream too. Tuesday nights, the 2-hour nights. A lot of that stuff is for the 2-hour nights, so it's going to take a while to get to all that stuff. But that's what's up for stuff coming up and what's going on and where we're going with the stream. But for right now, the schedule, when I'm not, I think you can, I don't know, you can click on that and get that up. Click that up, and when I'm not on stream, I do want to do an intro video. I'm getting around to doing that. The only thing I really have to make to really complete the stream is a cool BRB screen a holder to run while I'm away, especially during that 8-hour stream when I have to go walk the dogs and stuff like that and get something to eat. That way there's just something playing on the screen. But that's all I really have to do. Everything else is pretty much done that I wanted to get done. I worked really hard, spent a lot of time during that time. Did a little networking during that time too. That's why the numbers seem to be, you know, going up. Don't forget the pug and beer points if you want to hang on to them. I know a few of you have used them to give my pets a treat, but if you want to hang on to it, I will be adding merch to that. I haven't decided on the amount of points yet. The longer you watch, the more reward. One of the rewards is going to be a coffee with a Tigg mug. If you turn that in, I'll send you a mug for free. I haven't decided on what else yet, but well, we have mouse pads, we have t-shirts, a hoodie. I think that's it. Just those 4 items: the mug, the mouse pad, the hoodie, and the t-shirt. I think that's the 4 items I have right now in the merch store. I'm not even sure what the merch, if it comes up anymore or not. I can't even remember what the hell the command is. That's how long it's been since I've done the command for the merch. Let's see if it comes up. Nope, not coming up. I need to fix that, for sure. For sure, I need to. But there is a link below for the merch, so you can check that out if you want to see what it is. It's just simple stuff, just like what the banner above me or behind me says. Just says the Tigg. Clean and simple, nothing fancy. But coffee with the Tigg will be so much more sweeter with your own Tigg coffee mug. So save up those pug and beer points, and I'm going to decide on the point value here in the next couple of days or a week or so, and then I'll add that to the pug and beer points. So if you want to, it won't be like this. This is 2 of a kind. There'll be a wraparound that says the Tigg instead of this one, like this one. This says Tigg on both sides like that. These are 2 of a kind. They're no longer available. But it'll be a Tigg mug, and that's what I've decided to get the viewership up a little bit. You'll get a mug. The more you watch, you get a mug for sure. When you turn in that points. That's about all I can think of for that. For stuff that's coming up for the stream itself. Can't think of anything else other than that. There's some other things I have in my mind. I have to write it out and figure it out. But I saw another streamer do that. That's why I'm doing it. It was a cool idea. Seriously, it was a cool idea. So I'm going to do that. So there you go. The more you watch, you get free stuff. That's all there is to it. I smell rain, and it's the air coming out the fan's actually gotten cooler, so it must be raining outside, which is a good thing. Thanks for being here today, Tom. Much appreciated, as always.
Yep.
Thanks everybody for watching. We're gonna find somebody to host here real quick in a second, but I'd like to thank my supporters for everything they do. Without them, the stream would not be possible, and especially my wife, who lets me sit back here for hours on end playing games for your and my enjoyment. You like to become a supporter, there's many ways. Of course, it's hitting that subscribe button below. If you haven't hit the like button, smash that follow button. Lots of cool content coming up, lots of fun things coming around. If you really like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Helps makes the stream so much better. There's one thing I know will make it 100 times better, and I'm saving my pennies for that, and hopefully in the next month or two I'll be able to get it, and the stream quality will improve immensely. It's just a matter of saving the money. That's coming up. Thanks guys for being here. Thanks for all your support. Everybody who's here every stream. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, Fearless, for hanging out today, buddy. I know you're probably working on your YouTube stuff in the background, which I appreciate you having me on in the background. Listen to me blabber on.
Yep.
Like Tom's doing. Yeah, I do. I blabber on. I can't thank everybody enough for everything they do. Many of you notice if you do hit the subscribe button, your name does go on the list here. So there you go. I will never take you off that list. So there you go. That's that. That's about all I can think of. Let's find somebody to raid here real quick, and I'll say my adieus. Oh, Night Razor's on. He plays retro gaming. He's a fun guy. He's a cool guy. We'll go raid him. He's a cool guy to watch. He looks like he's playing old Nintendo games too, by the picture on my screen here. So it ought to be pretty cool. In a world of darkness, be the light. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Watch me hit the raid button. We'll sit here for 10 more seconds. Yep, sitting here for 10 more seconds. Da, 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 da. See you later, guys. Peace out.
All right.